Hey guys, so I am working with some shoulder rehab exercises at the moment because I have a reoccurring injury in my rotator cuff. I've had it for maybe 18 years and I've always combated it with strength training. However, I've not trained as much as I would have liked to, so I'm starting to step things back up again, but I need to build the strength up in this shoulder before I can start lifting heavy. I think a lot of people feel sometimes that if they don't lift heavy, then they're not really doing anything or it's not as effective. And then they end up not doing anything at all. And I've been guilty of that myself in the past. So I regularly go and see a sports physio and the recommendation is to do more mobility and more strength. So I'm going to show you some of the exercises that I do in my Pilates class. And one of my favourite pieces of equipment is a ball. Now, there are mini balls and then there are these balls. I got this ball from B&M, I think it was £2, absolute bargain. It's a little bit too big, but it's okay for me to use here, but I might not necessarily use it in class. I like to go for something that is a bit smaller and has a little bit more give. So this is quite a firm ball. Anyway, I digress. So I'm going to position my feet parallel. I'm going to reset my shoulders, but I'm going to do single arm exercises to begin with. So I'm going to start here. So the ball is positioned in front. This is just my free hand. I have a tendency to hold it at my waist. I'm going to start with a breath in as I raise the ball up in line with my shoulder. I'm then going to go for an opener. Breathe out. I'm going to breathe back in. I'm going to take the ball back down. I'm going to do 8 of these on one side. In. Exhale. Back in. And down. So this is 3. And repeat, 4, keep going, 5, and again, 6, 2 more, 7, last one, 8. And change. Okay, now this is the area with the weakness, but I'm always going to work both sides. So let me reposition myself, reset, breathe in, open, back in and down. Breathe in and down. This is 3 and down. 4. So this is helping to encourage synovial fluid through the joints. 5. Take my shoulder through that range of movement it needs to be. 6. 2 more. 7. And last one of these. 8. Good. Okay, so my physio talks to me about more lateral movements. So that was an opener, so I wanted to be able to target the front of the shoulders. So your shoulder is multi-directional, so you need to be able to move through as many different planes of movement as you can. So the next one I'm going to do is a lateral raise with the ball. So I'm just going to move back a little bit so my arm doesn't disappear off camera. I'm going to hold the ball to the side. Again, my free hand is just here. My palm is facing downwards and I'm going to raise the ball up to the side and back down. And while I'm doing that, I'm pressing against the ball because I'm holding it in place. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, shoulders a little bit clicky. It's been a long day at work. Okay, into that opening position, reset, lifting the ball. 1, 2, 3. So this is the dodgy shoulder. 4, so I'm trying to be really focused on that range of movement. 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that's that lateral movement. So I'm using the ball, but I can also use a band as well. But for this evening, I've been filming already, I'm just going to use the ball. So this time what I'm going to do is take the ball all the way up to here, pressing back. As I do more repetitions, I'll be able to press that arm back a little bit further. Okay, so that's the range of movement I'm struggling with this shoulder at the moment. So I've got to not be scared, and I've got to move through it carefully, okay? Because quite often we'll just stop using parts of the body if they hurt, and that's not sensible. Ready? Let's go. 1. Okay, you can feel that in your back as well. 2. Squeeze underneath the shoulder blade. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Okay. I already know that there's going to be some pushback from this shoulder. I'm going to work through it safely. Okay, let's go. 1, 2. Trying to really focus on my form. 3. That's better. 4. So there's a definite tightness around here. 5. 6. 7. 8. Okay, it started to improve the more I did those repetitions, but also I still need to be really careful that I don't overexert the shoulder. But I must do these exercises every other day in order for my shoulders to build its strength back up. So I hope you enjoyed those exercises. Comment below and let me know. Do you have any issues with any body part at all? If so, let me know, and you never know, I might be able to do a video bringing you some exercises to help you with rehab.